The most dangerous person in any room isn't the loudest voice, or even the one with the most physical strength. It's the calmest person. Miyamoto Musashi understood this powerful paradox. He developed a way to control his own emotional state that his opponents simply couldn't touch. This system is how he won over 60 duels to the death. His four-part framework for maintaining stillness works in every modern conflict, and it starts with a concept almost no one ever considers: emotional distance. When someone starts to yell at you, when they challenge you, your body instantly floods with stress chemicals. Your heart pounds, your muscles lock up, your ability to think clearly shuts down. This is the oldest trap in any confrontation. Musashi realized the actual key to victory wasn't a better sword technique. It was the ability to step completely outside of that internal emotional storm. He wrote about watching conflict as if you were viewing it from high above, like seeing clouds pass through the sky without ever becoming the storm itself. Think back to the last time someone truly made you furious. In that exact moment, you became the anger. Every word, every reaction, every thought was serving that emotion, not your actual objective. Musashi's opponents did the very same thing. They became their rage or their fear or their stubborn pride. Emotional distance simply means creating a gap, a space, between what happens and your response to it. When an insult hits you, instead of an immediate counterattack, you simply notice the feeling rising up inside. I'm noticing anger, you think. Not, I am angry. That tiny mental shift changes everything. Musashi built this skill by facing increasingly life-threatening scenarios while stubbornly maintaining that detached mental position. In his most famous battle against Sasaki Kojiro, his rival arrived already angry and impatient. Musashi deliberately showed up late, which only fueled Kojiro's frustration further. While his opponent became his emotion, Musashi remained separate, seeing the confrontation with crystal clarity. To begin developing this yourself, try a simple exercise. When intense feelings hit you during any conflict, no matter how small, tell yourself, I notice I'm feeling X. This carves out that crucial, small space between you and the feeling. The more you practice, the bigger that space grows. Modern science backs this up completely. Brain imaging shows that people who label their feelings activate the prefrontal cortex, the rational, executive thinking part of the brain. This action calms the emotional centers. It's why counselors teach patients to name their feelings when under stress. But creating emotional distance isn't enough on its own. Once you've established that space, you have to know what's coming next. This brings us to Musashi's second essential principle: anticipatory awareness. He called this foreknowledge, the ability to sense the future before it manifests. In his legendary text, The Book of Five Rings, he wrote about knowing what your opponent was going to do before they did it. This isn't psychic ability. It's a deep understanding of human patterns. Angry people follow predictable scripts. Someone who feels threatened only has a few likely options. Musashi studied these behaviors obsessively. Consider how a master chess player can see 5 moves ahead. They aren't guessing. They are recognizing established patterns and probable responses. Musashi applied that exact same logic to human behavior under duress. Our bodies react differently to sudden stress than to expected stress. When a challenge blindsides you, your body dumps every stress hormone at once, creating that overwhelming, uncontrollable fight or flight feeling. But when you anticipate a challenge, your brain prepares far more carefully. It releases smaller, controlled amounts of stress hormones that sharpen your focus without clouding your judgment. In his most difficult duels, Musashi would analyze his opponent ahead of time. He'd learn their favorite moves, their temperament, even how they dealt with pressure. Before facing the aggressive Kojiro, Musashi carved a practice sword on the boat ride over. He intentionally made it slightly longer than Kojiro's famous long sword, knowing that extra reach would be his margin of victory. You can cultivate this awareness easily. Before you enter any potentially tough conversation, take 30 seconds to ask yourself 3 simple questions. What is this person's probable emotional state? What do they truly want out of this interaction? What are the 3 most likely ways they might react? This works because you are actively training your mind to recognize patterns. A boss who habitually criticizes will likely criticize your new project too. A friend who avoids conflict will probably change the topic when you bring up a sensitive issue. By anticipating their responses, you remove the element of emotional surprise. A great modern example is high-stakes negotiation. Experienced FBI hostage negotiators spend a huge amount of time profiling the person they're speaking with. They analyze past behavior to predict future reactions. This foreknowledge allows them to remain grounded when others would panic, choosing precise words and tactics that diffuse the tension instead of inflaming it. Anticipatory awareness transforms a chaotic emotional exchange into a predictable situation you can navigate expertly. Yet, even with emotional distance and anticipation, Musashi recognized a third crucial element was necessary to maintain perfect calm under pressure. The third principle in his system is strategic breathing. Musashi believed that breath control was the absolute key to clarity during combat. He saw that when swordsmen became scared or enraged, their breathing changed first. It became shallow, fast, and irregular. Musashi taught that to master your breath was to master your mind. Your breathing is directly linked to your emotional state. When you are calm, your breath is slow and deep. When you are furious or scared, it becomes rapid and shallow. The amazing thing is that this connection works in reverse. By consciously changing how you breathe, you can change how you feel. This happens because of your nervous system. Fast, shallow breathing triggers your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. Slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. One creates panic, the other creates stillness. Musashi had a precise breathing pattern he used during confrontation. Before any critical moment in a duel, he would take one deliberate, controlled breath. Inhale for a count of 4 through the nose, pause briefly, then exhale slowly for a count of 6 through the mouth. You can use this exact technique in any modern situation. When the tension rises in a meeting, during an argument, or right before you deliver difficult news, use that 4 to 6 breath pattern. Inhale for 4 seconds through your nose, exhale for 6 seconds through your mouth. Even one cycle creates a noticeable sense of calm. Emotional distance gives you space from your reactions. Anticipatory awareness helps you prepare for what's coming. Strategic breathing gives you the physiological calm to think clearly. But the final principle connects everything together, giving purpose and direction to your newfound stillness. The fourth principle in Musashi's approach is purposeful action. He emphasized that a clear purpose was far more powerful than any strong emotion. While his opponents often fought out of anger or pure fear, Musashi always fought with a precise objective in mind. This intense focus on purpose is written about repeatedly in the Book of 5 Rings. He wrote that a warrior should have no intention of merely striking first, but instead should remain laser-focused on their ultimate goal. For Musashi, every decision, every movement, served a larger purpose beyond simply winning the immediate exchange. Having a clearly defined purpose completely reshapes how a confrontation unfolds. When someone challenges you and you react emotionally, you are playing their game by their rules. But when you stay anchored to your larger purpose, you control the direction of the interaction. Think about arguments that constantly spiral out of control. They start on one specific point, but immediately derail into dredging up past issues, personal attacks, and hurt feelings. This happens because both people lose sight of any goal beyond just defending themselves or wounding the other person. A simple technique for maintaining purposeful focus comes straight from Musashi's system. Before any potential conflict, define your true objective in one simple, clear sentence. Ask yourself, what outcome will actually serve my long-term goals here? Keep that purpose front and center in your mind throughout the interaction. When the heat rises and emotions flare, silently repeat your purpose to yourself. This acts as an anchor for your attention, preventing you from being swept away by the feelings of the moment. Your words and actions then align with your purpose, rather than with your immediate emotional surge. Purposeful action isn't about ignoring your emotions. It means your emotions serve your purpose, instead of your purpose being hijacked by your emotions. This is the ultimate culmination of Musashi's system. Emotional distance creates space. Anticipatory awareness provides foresight. Strategic breathing maintains physical calm, and purposeful action directs that calm toward meaningful, lasting outcomes. But what makes these four principles truly potent is how they connect to something much deeper than just conflict management. They reveal a fundamental truth about being human that most people never discover. These ideas connect directly to the Buddhist concept of non-attachment. By creating emotional distance, you practice non-attachment to your own reactive thoughts. Through anticipatory awareness, you transcend the narrow view of only the present moment. With strategic breathing, you experience the fleeting nature of emotional states. And through purposeful action, you align with the Taoist idea of Wu Wei, effortless action that follows the natural way. What makes this ancient approach so vital today is the era we live in, an age of constant confrontation. Social media algorithms literally push us toward conflict. Political systems thrive on division. Even personal relationships suffer from chronic stress and decreasing patience. Modern humans face more confrontations in a single day than Musashi might have faced in a month. The great irony is that while we need emotional control now more than ever, we practice it less than ever before. People react instantly to every provocation, sending angry messages, posting immediate emotional comments, or escalating minor disagreements into relationship-ending fights. The person who maintains their calm in this environment doesn't just win arguments. They access a level of clarity that everyone else cannot even comprehend. This power becomes self-evident when you watch someone truly skilled in emotional control navigate a confrontation. They seem to operate on an entirely different plane, as if they can see and respond to things that others completely miss. There is one more thing about mastering emotional control that few people ever discuss. It reveals how many confrontations are entirely unnecessary. When you simply stop responding automatically to every provocation, you discover that a huge percentage of conflicts simply dissolve without your participation. The truly powerful person isn't the one who wins every single argument. It's the one who only engages in the confrontations that actually matter.